Hey guys, welcome to the Vault. We're back with some more exclusive content. Ariel, Leon, and Pierre. We're here to preview something really cool from our friends over at Burdeens. Hope you guys enjoy. Pierre, take it away.
Listen, we love Jerry over at Burdeens. We love what he does, and I'm really excited to see what we have here. Leon W. Chen has been talking about these non-freaking stop. So, Snap, I'm gonna step back here. I'm not gonna be hosting here. Leon is gonna sharpen his hosting skills, and he's gonna take us through these hats. You guys ready?
And what am I gonna do?
You're gonna learn.
Okay.
You're gonna learn today.
You're gonna learn today, pal. So, I'll take you back to 1940. The Baseball Writers of America established the Chicago chapter, established the Rookie of the Year. So they would vote and they would award it to the Chicago players. 1946, the award became national. The inaugural winner of the award was Jackie Robinson. So he won the first national MLB Rookie of the Year, basically.
You know what else was going on then?
What?
Al Capone ran all of that shit.
All right. And then
he's like, whatever.
1949, it changed from a national award. It became league-wide. So then there were one winner for American League, one winner for a National League. And then in 1987, it was renamed to Jackie Robinson. So it's the Jackie Robinson Rookie of the Year. So Burdeens built a pack of 20 hats. We'll be showing 10 of them, and we'll be reviewing the 4 that are dropping on August 5th. All right. So
all right, let's do it, man. I mean, I love the direction you've put us in, how clear it's been.
Yep.
So I love the history lesson. Are you wearing some sort of ascot? Like, what is that? Like a sash you're wearing?
Me?
No, it's a regular t-shirt.
Yeah, you. What is that like? It's like a silky almost.
No, it's a t-shirt. I'm wearing a hoodie and a t-shirt.
He's like wearing an ascot. Snap. Did you see that?
Because the way he had his thing zipped
okay.
up, yeah.
Yeah, it's
it looked like you were wearing some sort of.
It did kind of at first.
Yeah, it's a hoodie with a t-shirt. But yeah, I prepared slides for us.
Oh, all right.
The 1995 winner, Hideo Nomo.
Okay.
So they all have the Jackie Robinson patch on them. They will come with a Burdeens Chicago pin and a rookie card accompanying it at no additional cost. Green bottom. The Hideo Nomo. Do you have any fond memories of Hideo Nomo, Pierre?
I mean, he was one of those Japanese players that came over that created like just intense hype.
Yeah.
He took over like MLB baseball. Like there was just a ton of hype behind him.
He had one of the craziest windups, right? Like stupid, like arms through the air and whatever. But
yeah. But he definitely didn't disappoint in his rookie year, man. I mean, he was someone that really dominated in his rookie year.
All right, next up.
Yeah,
Snap, what the fuck is so funny, man?
I want to say something so bad, but I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. No,
the Japanese people love you. So let's keep it that way.
Let's keep your mouth shut, Snap.
Next up, Albert Pujols and the St. Louis Cardinals. He won the Rookie of the Year in 2001.
Okay.
Anyone in the National League is going to have a green bottom. Anyone in the American League will usually have a gray bottom.
He was the first like 20. He was like the first 20-year-old or 19-year-old that looked 42.
Yeah.
You design these cards?
Topps designed these cards, or Bowman or whoever. But we'll get into the cards later. But yeah, Albert Pujols.
Dude, Pujols was quite possibly the best right-handed hitter of my generation. Like, just incredible, man. This guy, the numbers this guy put up year in and year out were insane. Yeah. Also, one of the most genuinely kind people you would meet in baseball. This guy has done so much for special needs folks that it's incredible. He's just a really good human being too.
You can tell he's a good hitter. I can tell he's a good hitter because of his like just his physique. Like this guy looks like he can hit a ball.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Snap, for your astute analytics.
You could pencil him in.
You look at his arm. Look at his arms. Look at the way that he's
yeah, but Snap, this dude, listen, this dude is you're spot on here that he's a good. His stat line is probably more telling than his physique, but this guy ended up being a lot bigger than this too, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you could tell this dude is this badass. Yeah.
You could pencil him in though for 30 home runs, 100 RBI for like 15 years. Like it was just
and a 400 OBP. Like it was just nonstop. This guy was as consistent as they come, man.
All right.
And Snap likes his physique. So I mean, like this guy is the total package here.
Total package. Next up, Justin Verlander.
Well, I gotta say, I love how we're analyzing like the players, and then Snap's like,
you just add something.
Snap like, yeah, that dude looks like he can hit a ball.
This motherfucker right here, this dude.
Tell us about him.
Slouch, bro. Like jerseys hanging over him. This dude. I don't know about if this was.
Do you know who this guy's married to?
Who?
Kate Upton.
I heard of her.
Oh my God, she's beautiful, man.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. One of the only players to win Rookie of the Year, Cy Young, and MVP. So Detroit. Got the pin there.
I do like this one, but why that D?
I don't know.
Okay.
The Justin
I like the hat.
Verlander. All right. Pierre's favorite player in the world. You can
fuck this guy.
He looks young as hell. When did they draft him? When he was 12?
This is 92 draft. I don't think he played until 95, though.
Look at this bitch ass throwing that ball. Like, look at him.
Wait, how old was he in this picture, Leon?
18, probably.
13 and a half.
I think it was 18 because he was drafted out of high school.
I hate this guy.
He looks very young.
The Derek Jeter.
He looks like really cool, too, in that pose. Like when they're putting this baseball card together, right? Like this has got to go through somebody, right? Like who looked at this and said, "Yeah, this is like a good-looking photo."
I don't know, but Jerry wanted like iconic rookie cards for all these to come with, so
yeah,
a lot went into it. So the Derek.
No, this is good. This is a good concept, really good set.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I would have never thought that was Derek Jeter.
No, I know. I could.
Next up, Florida and Boston great.
Hanley
Ramirez.
So Hanley Ramirez was the prize of the Red Sox farm system at shortstop. They ended up trading him away for Josh Beckett. And then they found Hanley, and Hanley was good, man. This guy was just lighting it up with the Marlins. He ends up coming back to the Red Sox. So his career came full circle. But Hanley Ramirez, great rookie season. This guy was like insane, man.
Is he Dominican?
Yep. 30 power. He could hit home runs. He could steal bases. Just really, really good 5-tool player. Towards the end, he wasn't as mobile as he was, but
no, he put on a lot of weight. He wasn't quite the same player. So I don't know, Snap. What do you rate his physique on a scale of 1 to 10?
I could tell that he was probably going to be overweight.
How?
Okay.
Too many platanos and arroz con pollo, and I already knew what the end of his career was going to be just by looking at this picture.
All right. Well, fantastic analysis from Snap, aka Stuart Scott. All right, let's move on.
All right. The next player later contracted a very severe case of the yips.
This guy couldn't fucking throw the ball to first base after.
Yeah,
right?
he was a second baseman who could not throw the ball to first base. Chuck Knobloch.
Well, I'll tell you why. His shoulders are too fucking big.
No, this guy had. Look at this guy's Ruthian power numbers. He hit one home run in his rookie year and won Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Well, that was a bad year for rookies.
I think
no, you're right. You're right,
Yeah.
Snap. It was. That was not a crowded field.
Yeah. Well, they ended up winning the World Series that year. So there is something to it, having a really good rookie on your team and winning the rookie.
He was a good player. He was a good player and solid. Have him on your team, but then all of a sudden, like when he was with the Yankees, all of a sudden he couldn't throw to first base anymore.
Yeah, he just
lost. It looks like he was gonna have upper back problems. Like this man, like it looks like he had to put ice on that motherfucker every time the game ends. Just ice.
Yeah. He said he looks like he has upper back problems. It's like that's like saying, hey, so that guy looks like he'd have a peanut allergy.
So no sports psychologists, all the trainers in the world, no one could figure out why he can't throw.
Just by looking
at his rookie card.
Look at his face right now. His
upper
face
back problem.
His face is like, oh God, my shoulders. Yeah, no.
So Snap solved it. All right. So now we're getting into the 4 hats that are dropping August 5th. All right.
All right, let's do it.
And next up, the David Justice. This one has some crazy metallics.
Yeah, this is a good looking hat.
Best one right here. This is the hat, my brother. This is the one that's gonna go. Who doesn't love David Justice?
Again, the National League. So we'll have a green bottom.
This is a good hat, man.
Justice. Yeah. He wanted to play for a lot of teams, right? Cleveland, New York. After Atlanta.
He became somewhat of a journeyman.
Yeah.
There was very high hopes for him after that 1990 Rookie of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
I think who was the AL Rookie of the Year that year? Was it Frank Thomas?
I can look it up. But Dave Justice was the guy they traded Dale Murphy to make room for him to come up.
He looks like a guy that can steal bases. Is this?
No, he wasn't.
No, he can.
Yeah, he had 11 steals in his rookie year, but he wasn't someone that stole a ton of bases.
Sandy Alomar Jr.
Sandy Alomar Jr. Okay, so I wonder if Frank Thomas might have been 91, or maybe he didn't win it. I thought Frank Thomas won Rookie of the Year. Sandy Alomar was a great catcher for the Cleveland Indians.
So Knobloch was 91, and 89 we're about to cover it.
89 was Griffey.
Griffey did not win Rookie of the Year.
Oh, shit.
So you're able to learn something today. I didn't know this either, so I always assumed Griffey won the Rookie of the Year.
Hold on, let me think, though. All
right.
89. American League.
American League. Year. You probably are not going to remember this person off the top of my head. I had to look up who he was.
It's not Wally Joyner. He was earlier. Fuck. 89. American League. Can you give me the team?
AL East.
Greg Olson.
Thanks, Snap.
Greg Olson, the 1989.
Why would you do that, man?
You wasn't gonna guess this guy's name.
If you said Baltimore, I might have.
Oh.
The Greg Olson. You remember this guy? I don't know him.
I remember this guy.
Okay.
I do remember this guy.
Was he good?
I mean, he was a relief pitcher.
Yeah. It's very rare for a relief pitcher to win the Rookie of the Year, right?
But that's indicative of probably there was nobody else out there.
Well, did Griffey come up like later in the season? Is that why? Or
Griffey's rookie card is in 89, but I don't remember. He definitely played in 89, but I don't know if he lit it up like that.
Okay.
You know?
That's fair. All right. This next one.
Hey, Snap, I want to say something too, if that's all right.
All right.
Fuck you for answering the question because you Googled something.
You want to try to guess the next one?
What year?
I'm going to look it up right now. But it is a National League. It's going to be in the 80s, though.
What team?
San Diego.
Benito Santiago.
All right, there you go.
Was that right?
Yeah.
Look
1987.
at this Papi Chulo here.
Get your socks ready.
This guy had a fucking cannon, though, behind the plate. Like, this guy was like
Pudge Rodriguez
before Pudge.
He could throw you out from the knees. He wouldn't even need to get out of the stretch.
Yeah.
Up the crouch.
Snap, respect your
Burdeens
elders, dude. This fucking guy was good. There's not a lot of catchers in the history of the game that can steal 21 bases either.
This guy's helmet was soaking wet every time he would take it off from all the Jerry curl juice on his hair. Golly.
All right.
But when you think of iconic arms behind the plate, you think Johnny Bench, you think Pudge Rodriguez, and you think Benito Santiago. This guy could like throw people out from his knees. It was insane. To throw a dart to second base from your knees is crazy, man.
Oh wow.
All right, Pierre. So we're gonna test your baseball knowledge a little bit. In the 80s, there was 3 Oakland A's that won Rookie of the Year consecutively.
Terry Steinbach?
No.
No, okay. Mark McGwire.
Mm-hmm.
Jose Canseco.
Mm-hmm.
And then so let's think.
So Canseco was first, and then McGwire, and then the third guy.
Third baseman?
Shortstop.
Fuck, I know Walt Weiss.
Walt Weiss. Okay. So it's not Walt Weiss, but it is Big Mac. This one might be the best one. Look at the metallics. So the Mac Attack. He almost won MVP this year as well, which is very rare.
Well, at the All-Star break, I think McGwire that year had 38 home runs at the All-Star break.
Yeah. So each one of these will come with the Burdeens Chicago pin to match the team colors, and then they will be coming with a rookie card.
Yeah.
So these are redesigned. They look like the originals, but they have a Burdeens logo on them. So each one come with a rookie card and a pin.
You weren't at all impressed by my Walt Weiss knowledge?
It was pretty damn good.
Mark McGwire looked at that picture of himself and he said, "Yeah, I got to juice up in a couple of years."
So yeah, that's the pack. The Greg Olson, David Justice, Mark McGwire are coming out first. The 4-pack, yeah, these 4 are coming out first. August 5th.
Okay, nice.
No, it's good stuff, man.
Yeah,
good stuff.
So it's part of a bigger pack. There's 20 in total. That's the first 10. So shout out to Jerry for letting us preview that. And yeah, it's a fun little pack.
So whose baseball knowledge tonight was more impressive, mine or Snap's? I mean, Snap identified Chuck Knobloch's upper back problems, right?
Yeah, the shoulder issue.
He also rated Pujols' physique as one that could be indicative of someone that can hit a baseball.
Yeah, he said David Justice. I don't know if it was racially motivated, but he said David Justice could steal a base.
Yep, he looked fast. And I definitely predicted Mark McGwire was going to juice up later on in this.
And the way you described Benito Santiago and you kind of talked about his use of hair products and connected it to the moisture in his batting helmet was also interesting.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, you were full of like nuggets of knowledge this evening, Snap.
I'll tell you, you look at somebody's card, they say a picture's worth 1,000 words.
So, Snap, let me ask you, what nugget of information did I provide that was most, I don't know.
Oh, you was dead on. You knew everybody. You knew all the players.
Walt Weiss is, I don't know how he won the Rookie of the Year.
No, because he was a shortstop.
Okay,
so it's all on defense because it's 250 batting average, 3 home runs, and 39 RBI.
But listen, a lot of times, like these rookies back then, it wasn't Bryce Harper and Mike Trout. It was like, it was different, man. The players didn't develop quite as quickly, in my opinion. A lot of times, these rookies, like Greg Olson too. I mean, he wasn't like an iconic player. Walt Weiss was not.
Yeah,
you know. But
for you to know all this baseball knowledge is impressive because it's so many teams and so many players, and it's like none of them are like really like to me household names.
Well, Walt Weiss is not a household name. The reason why I know Walt Weiss is because that athletics team when they had Canseco and McGuire, the Bash brothers, and David Stewart as one of the starting pitchers, and the team was loaded, so it was a really well-known team.
Yeah, this Olsen dude, I never heard of Olsen, Knobloch, all of these people.
Knobloch was pretty popular.
Knobloch was a popular guy. He was a light-hitting second baseman he was a contact hitter. And then you know why everyone remembers him now, though, is because he forgot how to throw to first base.
Yeah, he got the yips. But this was a time when you were collecting heavy, right? Cards.
I was young.
Packs.
I was young, dude. When Walt Weiss won Rookie of the Year, that was what, 89?
89, yeah.
I was 12.
Yeah,
11.
you were probably ripping packs and collecting cards, looking at them. You know,
you would eat the gum first and look at the cards while you was eating the gum.
That gum was disgusting.
Yeah, it was very bad.
I'll never forget the first. So there's this Cumberland Farms. It's like a convenience store in our town, right? I'll never forget. I went in the store. I grabbed like 5 or 6 packs of 1988 Tops, right? And I was gonna buy them with my paper route money because I had a paper route and whatever. And I was such a good kid. I'm telling you, I was a good kid. I was not a troublemaker. I took the 6 packs. I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta call my mom, right? So I go out to the payphone outside with the 6 packs in my hand. I went right outside. I left with the packs of baseball cards, and I call my mom. And I'm looking down, like, oh my god, I left with the cards, and I went back in, and I went and paid for the cards. I was so scared. I thought I was gonna get like arrested because I walked out with 6 packs of baseball cards, but I didn't do it on purpose. You know, my mind was just like wandering. But I used to go and pick up baseball cards all the time. I'd open up the packs and then I would memorize statistics. And, you know, I would every morning my parents would get the newspaper and then I'd pull out like the box scores and I'd look at who hit home runs and all that kind of stuff. So that stuff stuck with me.
I used to collect the sticker books. Remember the MLB sticker book, basketball sticker? Yeah.
Yeah. And at one point, Topps was making coins.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bunch of those coins. They would come in like almost like a roll of quarters.
Yeah.
And you open it up and there'd be like baseball coins. It was fun as a kid. Like the hobby now has changed so much. I was on TikTok and I'm watching like, you know, how they do these card breaks now and people pay to get in. And I'm like, Jesus, man, this is not a kid's game anymore. This is like, you know.
Yeah. Remember that when we used to get the Ebbett book for
Beckett.
Ebbett's? Yeah. No, Beckett was called, right? Beckett,
yeah. And you go look at how your cards went up or down in value.
Yeah.
Near mint, different values for them.
Yeah. Now it's a completely different game, man. But listen, guys, this was but this was fun, guys. I really enjoyed doing this. It took me a little trip down memory lane, looking at some different rookies of the year. Snap with some insights that I thought were invaluable personally. I mean, I'm sure our viewers are going to feel the same.
ESPN, call this guy.
Yeah. So with that, Leon, big fella, take us away.
Yeah, make sure you guys are following Burdeens for future release information. Let us know which Rookie of the Year hats are your favorite. For Ariel, Leon, and Pierre, we're signing out, guys. Stay fitted.
See you, everybody.
Peace.
Is that it?
Brought to you by the